What's happening, good people? I want to speak on reaching a guarded heart. Tips for building trust. Young men's hearts are guarded through emotional barriers, through emotional breakdown, emotional baggage, through self-worth, through self-value. Here's some tips to be able to help you be able to build a relationship through the guarded heart. One, you have to understand the why his heart is guarded. From the time we experience any kind of pain, as young men, we're told not to cry. That's one form of a guarded heart, because we never taught how to filter our emotions. We were never taught that it's okay to express the emotion, because we never got steps, or we never was instructed after that it's okay to cry. Each time we fail, each time we hurt ourselves, we better not cry. You better not cry. You better not cry. Think about how often we have heard that through our lives. And each time we hear that, we lock our emotions away. Each time we hear that, we withdraw away. You're not attacking to get to the heart because it's guarded. You're going to have to love to get to the heart. And how you love to get to the heart, you're going to have to be able to build a relationship. And that may take a while, because they're going to be resistance towards that, because they may not have had the opportunity to build a relationship, because the people they had was not able to be there on a consistent basis. And as young men, we need consistency, especially when we do not have our fathers, or especially when we do not have the relationship that we desire from our parents. So that brings on a different barrier of us locking our hearts and guarding our hearts. Because then we deal with the emotional hurt of not having our father, the emotional hurt of not having our mother, the verbal abuse from our parents, the verbal abuse that causes another way of us locking ourselves and blocking our heart. Because we feel as though if the person that we love and say they love us is going to hurt us, then anybody out here can hurt us. So we want to protect ourselves. So in order to get through the barriers, the key is finding the investment of what he likes and what he don't like. That's how when you build a relationship, it's simple. You think of the extravagant. You're going to open up because you're frustrated, then I open up, but that's not going to make them open up. Just think about it. If you're in a relationship and your spouse talks to you that way, you're not going to open up either, right? You're going to shut yourself and figure out who the heck they talking to. That's the same with them. So if you can't take yourself and be able to humble yourself and sit down and understand just the little small things that they're going through, then you're not going to be able to, unlock that guarded heart. In order to be able to get to their heart, you got to be able to develop the mindset and the understanding that you're not going to pressure them, you're not going to force them, even when the process may seem slow, and even when the process regress. Because the key to the regression of the process is, guess what? You're doing something by making them open up, and they don't want to open up. So of course they're going to regress from you doing what you're doing. But don't forget, it's a process. So as long as you are patient, as long as you are loving, yes, we're going to be upset with them. As long as you still treat them kind, and as long as you're forgiving and have an open communication, that's the keys to be able to unlock that guarded heart. Taking an interest in what they love, invest in what they love, and then you'll see the joy and resilience that they have through that. And that's the way you can be able to build. Your greatness or adversity and trauma, destroy the cycle, start with you.